Hey, YouTube, got here checking in with another video today. Today we got DMV Hoods and Beef. We got Big 3-0 versus Lenchmob ends. I guess they ending the beef. Members speak, and Lil Addy catches a leg shot as get back. Let's go on and get into this video, man.
Today we will discuss Big 3-0 and Lenchmob squashes the beef after 3-0 Black and 9 Milli link up only for Big 3-0 to say fuck 3-0 Black, and Trinidad gets their rip fucked up only for 3-0 and Lenchmob squashes the beef after 3-0 Black and 9 Milli link up only for Big 3-0 to say fuck 3-0 Black, and Trinidad gets their rip fucked up, and Lil Artie, who carried the 3rd and 37th member, would get hit in the leg. First, we will get into Big 3-0 and Lenchmob squashes the beef. 9 Milli would post a picture of him, and his supposed to be Op 3-0 Black with a caption saying, "If ye know the history between Lenchmob and 30th, then you know a picture like this is almost impossible to see on the internet." As an OG that stood solid on all levels and proud of at 3-0 Black, and pray that this picture encourages others to put beef to the side and get to the bag and start paying attention to the real enemies, the ones who brainwashing us to kill each other and fill they prisons up. After hearing the news, Big 3-0, rapper Stickman would say, "Who the fuck is 3-0 Black?" And he would repost one of his men saying they play with Drakes and Chops. They the real Big 3. Oh, who the fuck is Black? And after that post, he would follow up with another saying, "These rap niggas don't got no ties to the 3, don't believe the hype." He would then post him on Frontline with the men, and 3-0 Black is nowhere in sight. The streets would also react to the 3-0 Black and 9 Milli link up too.
Nah, for real. I ain't even got to read none of these, but like, I don't even know about they beef. But if niggas could put shit to the side that happened, you know what I mean? Shit been going on for decades, like he said, bruh. All that other shit, bro, nigga, man, let's get to the bag, bruh. Let's get to the bag, bruh. All that other shit, nigga, don't give a fuck about. Let's get to the bag, bruh. It's real money out here. You gonna have some niggas that ain't getting no real money or not seeing a real opportunity. Nigga, this shit is the music industry. You niggas wanna bring street shit to music industry. Nigga, this not we not on that, bro. We on real music time. Like, let's get real money. 3-0 Black, you know what I mean? He got big ass popping songs. Like, he'll put one of these niggas in the room. So
You're giving me a good feeling.
You tell the stories that matter most.
damn, that's crazy. They saying he not even from there. But what was, bro? What, bro? Why wasn't y'all saying that shit when he was running around leg team? Like, niggas want saying, yeah, you ain't from 3-0, you ain't from, like, why was y'all saying that then? Like, I get, you know, when a nigga get popping and shit like that, like, nigga can't be front line no more because nigga got shit to do, nigga out of state, shit like that. But when a nigga was outside, ain't nobody say, yeah, you from Maryland, woo woo. Like, why y'all saying that now?
We will get into Trinidad rapper Lil Artie, who carried the 3rd and 37th member, gets hit in leg after alias steppers shoot to the circle, 7 hitting Drake out the car, injuring 4 Vicks. An account would message me out of nowhere, saying Lil Artie keep bluffing and capping niggas been bent the dead and put shits on him and his men. Now he walked with a limp, and he would also send a link to the shooting reports, and the suspect vehicle was a black Infiniti. So you think this was 37th work? Because as we know, Young Threat got arrested for bending the dead with Drake, then crashing the car, and in this shooting the cars are similar. Young Threat arrest shooting car was a 4-door Lexus, and this shooting was a 4-door Infiniti, and both shootings left 7.62 casings. Do you think this is why Lil Artie carried the 3rd and 37th member? Because he's seen Fox 5 hanging out the window with Drake?
In Northeast Washington, D.C. police say 4 people were shot on Mount Olivet Road in Northeast. This happened just after noon today. About an hour and a half ago, we got an update on the investigation from officials. Our John Duran live in Northeast. So, John, bring us up to speed. What did investigators tell you? What's the latest here?
Well, Adam, in that update that you just mentioned, we learned that at least one of those shooting victims is 16 years old, and we do know police say that that 16-year-old is expected to survive their injuries. 5th District officers handling this investigation that, by my count, had about 20, if not more, shell casings on a scene that stretched about 3 blocks long. Police tell us this was a drive-by shooting on Mount Olivet Road Northeast. A car kept driving as an individual or individuals inside that car shot at a group standing at the Circle 7 Express and then sped off. That was around 12:30 this afternoon. Police say 3 victims were found scattered near the scene. Investigators still trying to see if there was an exchange of gunfire, what guns were used, and how many shots were fired. Police say they did recover a car that matches the description of the suspect's vehicle somewhere in D.C. shortly after the shooting. They credited the Real-Time Crime Center for getting a picture of that car to officers and out on social media platforms in literal minutes after the shooting.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments could literally keep you in debt for decades. $10,000 in debt can take anywhere from...
It is significant. Because of the development of that vehicle and being pushed out to members in the field, to include the social media platforms, we were able, the Metropolitan Police Department, the officers doing an outstanding job in their patrols and knowing their beats, were able to recover that vehicle.
Yeah, so following the recovery of that vehicle, no word on any, if any more victims were found or if any arrests were made in this case. DC Metro Police asking if anybody has any information to reach out to them. Back to you guys in the studio.
2 mass shootings in just a span of 3 hours. This is not getting our weekend off to a very good start. John, thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Darnell Robinson. I am the Assistant Chief with the Metropolitan Police Department. Today, at approximately 12:20 this afternoon, a vehicle traveling northbound in the 1200 block of Mount Olivet opened fire to individuals that were inside the parking lot or were standing inside the parking lot. Several shots rang out before the vehicle fled, going towards, continuing on Mount Olivet. As of right now, the vehicle is a 4-door sedan. Again, we are in the preliminary stages, but based off of the information the Real-Time Crime Center received, they were able to develop an image, push it out on social media platforms to include the members in the field. We believe that we have that vehicle recovered in the District of Columbia. With that, there were 4 victims that were shot, 3 that remained on the scene that were transported by DC Fire Department to a local hospital, all suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. And then we recently had a walk-in of a 16-year-old juvenile at a local hospital as well, suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. Again, as of right now, if you have any information, we ask that you call 202-727-9099, where you can remain anonymous, and or text tip at 50411 and also remain anonymous. I open it up for any questions.
Chief, do you have any evidence of a return gunfire, exchange of gunfire here?
We are in the preliminary stages. As of right now, no.
And firing from the car, right?
Firing from the car and never coming to a stop.
Is there any evidence that that 16-year-old may have been in the car?
Preliminary stages.
And
Where were the people standing when they were hit?
In the parking lot
Of the liquor store? Or
of the store, Circle 7.
Circle Seven?
Yes.
so is it
On the sides, on the side of the store.
Sorry, is it possible you had an exchange of gunfire here?
Too early in the investigating stages to even give you that answer.
So, and they were all, so you had 3 adult males and 1 juvenile male,
Yes.
all with non-life-threatening injuries.
Yes.
Any idea how many casings? I mean, this is a pretty vast crime scene. Any idea yet how many shell casings were found?
We're still collecting.
And any idea what kind of firearms were used?
That's still under investigation as we continue to collect the evidence.
You mentioned the real-time crime center. That picture was out
Immediately.
immediately. How important is that to an investigation? Like
It is significant. Because of the development of that vehicle and being pushed out to members in the field, to include the social media platforms, we were able, the Metropolitan Police Department, the officers doing an outstanding job in their patrols and knowing their beats, were able to recover that vehicle
Where was it recovered?
in the District of Columbia.
Where specifically?
In the District of Columbia.
Sector?
As of right now, it's in the District of Columbia.
You can't, he ain't about to tell y'all. He ain't about to tell y'all what side it's on. He gonna tell y'all he doing this thing. He don't want to. He doing what he need to do. That's what you got to do. I'm not about to give y'all no information. So that way, nah, they doing the right thing.
District of Columbia, the vehicle was recovered.
Would you say how quickly it was found?
It was recovered quickly. Recovered quickly.
All right, one last
But-
question here.
All right.
What are you going to do about making this area safe over here, though?
We're going to continue to work with community members, as many of them have zero tolerance. We have partnered and strengthened our partnership with community, our ANCs and our CACs. They support what we do, and we share our information and our efforts. It's a collective effort, and working with the community has helped us tremendously, especially with our text tips and remaining anonymous and leading us with information for our investigations to close. So we ask that the community continues to support us, to reach out to us and provide us information.
Chief, one other question. Did some of the victims run into that store back there after the shooting?
People scattered when officers, they were able to locate 3 individuals in separate locations, and we're still trying to find out where the incidents or where they were when they were shot. But for the overall, they were, we can say that they were gathering in the parking lot. But they were located in different areas.
Sir, could you spell your first name?
Darnell, Darnel. Last name Robinson,
1L.
1L.
I'm glad I asked.
Have a good afternoon.
That's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow my Instagram.